is up, Danvers High School? It's your host, Nico Nato.
And I'm Dan Vitusios.
Let's get right into the news. Our own Tara Coakley decided to ask DHS students this week, what do they like better, McDonald's or Wendy's? Let's see what she found out.
Do you prefer McDonald's or Wendy's?
McDonald's. Why? Their Sprite and their fries.
I'm a McDonald's guy, 100%.
McDonald's.
Wendy's. McDonald's.
I like Wendy's more because I think they have better nuggets and fries.
It's like $4 and you get a good meal that stuffs your tummy.
I prefer Wendy's more because I can get a 4 for $4.
I like Wendy's more because 4 for $4s just hit, you know?
Wendy's because they have spicy chicken nuggets.
Well, Wendy's has a better burger, but I'm a McDonald's fan. I love my Big Macs.
I know that my favorite is Wendy's. Thanks for that report, Tara.
Weather all across the United States has been cold and wet this fall. The drop in temperatures and extra moisture affecting crops in ways farmers haven't seen in a long time. One of the most affected crops is the potato. Some of the biggest potatoes growing states, such as Idaho, Oregon, and North Dakota, are losing over 7,000 potatoes per state. The potato numbers are the lowest they've been in nearly 10 years. CNN claims in Idaho, which produces about a third of the U.S. potatoes, production is forecast to fall 5% from last year. That means that French fries, chips, and all things potatoes might go up in price. Or even worse, smaller stores might run out of these things very quickly. And even worse, possibility, in the near future, when ordering a burger, fries as a side may no longer be an option.
It's time to take a look around DHS. Let's check in with Cam Lutz to see what he's discovered.
Currently in the science wing right now. Turns out Miss George has a new pet, so let's take a hop on into her classroom, see what she has in store for us. I'm here today with Miss George, and she's going to have us take a look at some of the fun, interesting animals she has with us today.
Our newest member is Coconut. So Coconut is a leopard gecko, and they are native to Pakistan, Afghanistan, Iran, Iraq, so any sort of like semi-desert environments.
What kind of food does she eat?
So she is an insectivore. So some lizards eat just vegetation, but she is just a bug eater. So she's going to eat everything from mealworms, crickets, waxworms. If I threw small centipedes in there, she would eat those as well. Like most reptiles, they can't generate their own body heat. So they actually have to have an external source of heat. So I actually have a heating mat that's underneath here with a thermostat, and that keeps the temperature. Yeah, it does. So usually the temperature, they like it up to about 92 degrees. Most reptiles, you have to have lots of places for them to hide. She likes to go underneath the papers, which is why I leave the papers in there. So she has another hiding place. So
What is with the abnormally large tail?
Oh, her fat tail. Sometimes these lizards are called fat-tailed geckos because, just like a camel's hump, they store extra nutrients and fat and water in there.
So are all leopard geckos the same color?
So in the wild, they would probably not be as brightly colored as she is. Did you see her ears? So she's got ears, and you can actually see almost right through their skull, which is really creepy and cool. I haven't been able to film it yet, but when she swallows, if you look, her little eardrum will open up just a little bit, and you can actually see the food going down her stomach.
Thanks for that information. Looks like Miss George's room is full of fun.
Do a funny weather report using our green screen technology. But after some initial research, we decided to show you a highlight reel of funny weather bloopers from some news professionals. Enjoy.
This thing is headed our way, but the key to the forecast, right before this thing makes landfall, it is going to be deflected by Godzilla.
Highs will now be in the upper 10s with lows in the negative 20s, and if you look on Tuesday, there's a slight chance that hail is starting to fall, about 1 millimeter in diameter. Okay, it seems our initial estimate was a little off. They're more the size of basketballs. Pieces of ice the size of basketballs. I'm not sure how those two can be happening. The water is the thing that is actually on fire. Apparently the flood destroyed 15 gas stations, so about half the flood is now comprised of gasoline and oil.
Thanks for finding those clips. They were definitely some strange reports.
DHS seniors have recently been active in giving back to the community and those in need. This starts with a food drive led by Devon Hall and Tommy Bogiadis, where students can bring in unopened cans and food to benefit the Danvers People to People Food Pantry. Also, Paola Rivera, Haley Marshall, Mackenzie Fubart, Brooke Callahan, and Meg Figuera partnered with the Northeastern Animal Shelter. They are hosting a pet supply donation drive at local pet stores, as well as assisting with the Adopt a Pet program, featuring a new pet for adoption each month. If that doesn't bring a tear to your eyes, I don't know what does. Finally, Erin Lally and Cameron Lutz are organizing a winter snowball inclusion dance for students with and without physical and intellectual disabilities. On Monday, January 13th from 6 to 9 p.m. in the atrium, all are welcome. We hope to see all Danvers High School students participating in these events, bringing our community closer together.
We here at Falcon News wanted to ask the students of DHS if they could have any after-school clubs or activities, what would it be?
I think I would really like to have powder pop in DHS. I think it would be really fun for all the seniors and juniors.
I would say a powder puff too because I know it's like a really fun school tradition for seniors and juniors.
Do you have any sports or activity after school?
Badminton. I have spike ball. I would do a fishing club.
Probably paintball.
Probably checkers or chess.
Cooking.
Fishing.
Probably say that I would like a yoga after school program because I take the class, but I'd definitely do it if we had a whole after school program for it.
It looks like badminton club was a big hit. Sounds like fun.
Ever wonder what goes on behind the glass windows of the library? Well, we have 3 wonderful ladies who work together to maintain it and keep it running. Let's talk about Chromebooks. The help desk at the library requests that you make sure you charge your Chromebooks at home, and if you forgot to do that, you take your charger with you to school. Besides lines of students waiting for Chromebooks and chargers, there lives a plethora of books. The collection continues to grow in physical books, ebooks, and audiobooks. Not sure what you want to read? No worries. There are featured books on displays, suggestions from the book goddesses themselves, and we also have a book club hosted in room A122 with Miss Enketel and Miss Destasio. This month's book is I Wish You All the Best by Mason Deaver.
Well, I'm sad to inform you, but we will have to be leaving you.
It's truly sad, but from all of us this newscast, till next time.